Well, guys, we've hit that point. We have a amazing blue post, well written by Aggrend himself, that pretty much straight up is the end of SoD. He has confirmed it officially on the forums, and that turns all of our Phase 9 hopium into pure copium, but at the end of the day, that's what we thought it was to begin with. We didn't get any delusions. While those little grasps of straw might have been something, turns out they weren't. But all in all, still very pleased with it, and there is a little bit of hope at the end of the tunnel. So without further ado, let's get into this blue post. Voop. So it says, "Greetings. As you may have read here, we're excited to offer those of you who have completed the Balnazar encounter in Scarlet Enclave raid a free Mists of Pandaria classic boost. I'll talk about that all tomorrow in a separate video, but I felt like this blue post, specifically from Aggrend, deserves a video of itself. We believe that it would be a great capstone for Season of Discovery to offer those who are looking to embark on your next adventure this opportunity to hop into Mist's Classic right away when it launches. When we look back at Season of Discovery, when we look back on the journey we've taken in Season of Discovery, we are incredibly proud of the time we got to spend with all of you on this unique take on the original version of World of Warcraft. From the first moments that players sat down at the demo stations in BlizzCon 2023, we knew we had something special, and it's wild to think that it has been over 18 months since we announced it. When we think of the impact that Season of Discovery will ultimately have on World of Warcraft, we think about how it helped prove something that a lot of us already knew. There is an enormous appetite for new experiences set against the backdrop of original World of Warcraft. As soon as the realms went live and we saw the response, we knew we had an unprecedented opportunity to immerse ourselves in new concepts and ideas and see what works and what doesn't. Several months ago, as we wrapped up development on Naxxramas and Karazhan Crypts, we had originally planned for that to be the final content update to Season of Discovery. However, we couldn't let go of one major unrealized dream for Season of Discovery, the Scarlet Enclave. We looked at our schedule and decided to take a risk in order to make time to create this new raid tier and really punctuate the Season of Discovery experience with something special. We are very glad we did. Bolded, we are very glad we did. It has been incredibly fun to play and progress through WoW content with you. I can attest, I know for a fact Aggrend actually does the raids, and he is in there in a guild doing it. He just doesn't disclose it because he doesn't want you guys to harass him and his guildies. But I do know for a fact he is in there grinding just like we are. So this is not a lie by any means. He's out there playing it and suffering through the Enclave just as we are. Season of Discovery was a success beyond our wildest imagination back in 2023. We learned so much. We grew as a team, both literally and figuratively, and we have been invigorated for the future like never before. That future for Season of Discovery is somewhat bittersweet, as we've made the decision to slow down on Season of Discovery and begin work on our next major project in the original WoW design space. So this is the full pause right here. One, he did say slow down, so if you want any type of hint there that we might get something more, he said slow down, not done. So I'm kidding of course, but this is really cool. So they're planning on the next major project, and it says we have big plans and big ambitions for this type of found photographs content set in the original world of Azeroth. So that is how they describe Season of Discovery, telling all kinds of stories that stay within the lore and go for it. And one of the biggest ones that I want to point out before we dive deeper is the Ashbringer storyline, and like going through all of that. If they can put that in there and it still fits in the original lore and story, there is insane potential for found photographs that we will see. So I just wanted to highlight that questline and everything that had to do with everything before we continue reading this. But In order to realize those ambitions, we need to make sure we are spending our time where it makes the most impact on the long-term future of WoW Classic. We want to set ourselves up for success by taking the time that we need to get the proverbial kitchen and cook. So, they're cooking in the proverbial kitchen to make something pretty awesome. And shape our ideas and lessons learned from Season of Discovery into something truly exciting. Season of Discovery was always meant to be an Imperial season experience, and while it became so much more for a time, we're extremely excited about the things we're working on for the future. We have no plans to shut down the SoD realms, and we hope to see the game mode continue to operate similar to WoW Classic Era for many months, if not years, to come. We've all grown attached to our characters just like you have, and we're happy to continue to adventure with you for as long as you'd like. We sincerely thank you for joining us on this incredible journey in Season of Discovery. Thank you all for playing with us, making new friends, giving us feedback, for pushing the boundaries of what content set in original WoW could be like, and more than anything, thank you for being passionate about World of Warcraft, the classic WoW development team. So we have a few comments there, but they're not important. I think this was a very, very beautiful leather. I think it was very touching. It sums up pretty much everything they're looking forward to. My biggest takes from this is I truly think that they are cooking Classic Plus. I just, from my experiences as a creator, from what I have seen from the devs, from how they just talk about it, like, even if, like, I'm telling them a bug or something, just the amount that they care about Season of Discovery is insane. Like, Season of Discovery is their baby, and I don't think they would end it unless they're cooking something truly massive. And everything Aggrend said in that letter points me to Classic Plus. I have no confirmation. I know the same stuff you guys know. The devs don't actually tell us anything. They can give us hints and stuff like that, but they can never tell anything specific about stuff because they're NDA'd. But they can just sort of, what they have said there tells me that I really strongly think we're going to get Classic Plus. They just need time to cook it and make it, especially how they talked about it all. So, once again, even if this is the end of SoD, this is where we meet the end. We'll have a lot of fun going into MOP. MOP is obviously the logical choice, so if anyone wants to join the MOP Saviors and me, we will be on Faralina Horde if you want to come play with us. Saw what we did with SoD and you really enjoyed it. I will start to I'll keep making SoD videos till we get into MOP, but we'll probably shift more towards MOP, and obviously I will do SoD if anything SoD comes up, anything related. But until then, we'll just go MOP, we'll go to TBC, and then we'll be in Classic Plus. So if you are a big fan, thank you guys so much for everything. Every single person that has ever watched one of my videos, it truly means the world to me. Season of Discovery, simply, to put it out as plainly as I can, changed my life. It got me discovered. It allows me to be a full-time creator, and I don't plan on stopping, even though I love SoD and it is hitting that proverbial line. I'm going to field a raid. I'm going to keep doing the stream. I'm going to do the SoD Saviors until the very end. Even if I'm 20k people, if I can field a roster, we will do Scarlet Enclave. But just sort of the plans, and I just genuinely want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart as well. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.